Hi everyone, so this is our first episode and today I just wanted to go about what a day in the life of a personal trainer looks like. So you're probably thinking to yourself, I want to get qualified as a personal trainer, I want to know what my life is going to look like, and that's completely fine. Because eventually, if you're going to be making this move, you kind of want to do it for the rest of your life, or you don't want to change careers once again. Now, just expect this video to be just raw, it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be no edits, no fancy things like you see on YouTube because I wanna give you what the straight information is. So first up, when you get qualified, you get either a choice to work as a personal trainer, and I'm gonna go through today what I did, and I call it the big box experience. Now, if you don't know what a big box gym is, you need to understand what other types of gyms and studios you might work with. But today we're going with the big box gym. The big box gym, and this is how it works in Australia, is usually a gym where you have a lot of members and essentially you have free access to use them as clients. So, how it works in Australia, and I used to work at a gym called Good Life as well as Fitness First, but the concept kind of runs across with multiple other types of gyms as well, which we call small box gyms. And the only difference between those two is just how much members you have access to. So in the big box gym experience, you're going to be paying a franchise fee. This franchise fee is essentially for you to set up, give the permission basically to the gym, or the other way around for you to access their database, use their equipment, and then after that you get set up with your uniform and an induction. So the induction was about 2 days long, and don't get me wrong, it has nowhere enough information for you to set up for success, but enough for you to at least understand what's happening. And then from there, essentially, you get to do whatever you want with your work hours. Now, what I did when I worked there, it was a 24/7 gym at the time. So this means that I could go in anytime I wanted to and anytime I wanted to leave as well. So I could train clients at any time that I felt successful. And when I first started doing this, when I was 19, I thought this was the most exciting thing ever, being self-employed. I just do whatever. I had no actual time when I started and when I ended. It was just a matter of when I felt like it and also when I saw clients. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this is amazing, right? I get to work as much as I want, as little as I want. No, it's not. Because of that, it started to take over my life, and honestly, it started to kind of lead me down a dark path of depression because I had no time for me, had no time for my friends, and then I started seeing that I wasn't even making money either. So the life really is you could be walking in at 5 a.m. and depending how far you live, you may be traveling as well and waking up even earlier. From here, then you set your appointments and you get your clients that you have actually sourced out for yourself. And if you don't know how to do that, don't worry. I'll be telling you how you can do that in another video about how to make sure you're going to be a successful personal trainer with clients and leads for yourself as well. Now, obviously, once you start training these people, and for me, I'd be training people between the times of 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. Then I have a bit of a break because that's when people go to work. You'll have many people to train. And then afterwards, I'll be doing my admin. During this time, I might be doing things like writing programs, making phone calls, doing emails, doing nutrition, and even saying that I will also train myself. So this is kind of the off work duty hours. So you're seeing people, that's part of the work where you get paid for that time, and then or whatever you charge for that. And I'll be going through how much money you can charge as a personal trainer too in another video. But then afterwards, you have all these programs and how you want to write and how you want to also run your business too. Now, essentially, no one actually tells you how to do these things. What happens is you do it because you want to do it. You do it because you want to be able to provide to the clients that you have. So you might be doing phone calls and checking in on them. You might be doing the admin as I mentioned before. Now, this is completely up to you what you do afterwards. You could potentially stay back or go home and do more clients once again or more appointments later at night. So the best part about the job is you have all the flexibility. The worst part of the job is you have all the flexibility. So your pros and your cons kind of have to be based on how organized you want to be and also in understanding what you can do. Now, when I was younger, what I did wrong was allow people to take my time as opposed to setting times for me and who I wanted to help too. I had very much what we call a scarcity mindset. So I took everything that I could possible as opposed to having an abundance mindset where I looked after me first. So essentially, you can start working on Saturdays and Sundays as well, and that's completely up to you, and that's the big box experience. Now, if you're understanding of the small box experience, it's pretty much the same thing. You're paying a little bit less money for that franchise fee. You get to work in the times that you want to. But the only thing that I found with small box gyms is because they run with smaller amounts of people, you might find yourself being able to get paid to do classes, which is super fun to meet more people, especially if you're brand new. So anyway, I have pretty much just planned that to be shared with you. I love being a personal trainer, which is why I am one still, but I haven't gone through being what we have a new job role, which is the online personal trainer, which I'll go through in another time. And obviously that's where I'm in right now in this field as an online personal trainer. If you have any questions at all, please do not be shy to comment down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and of course, share it with some friends, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications. Peace.